you want to quieten your four-wheeler down without putting a lot of expense into it, I'm fixing to show you just exactly what I done to my Honda 300 4-tracks, and it makes a big difference. It really, really quietened it down a whole lot. All right, this is on Honda 300 4-tracks. It don't matter what model four-wheeler you got. What you need to focus on is what size hole your existing muffler's got in it. But what does the trick on making it run quieter is that right there. What that is, that's a small car muffler. I'm gonna undo the strap and I'm gonna pull it out of my existing muffler here, and I'm gonna show you what I had to do to make it work. All right, the first thing that I done when I got ready to fit this muffler to my four-wheeler here is you got to look at that hole that's in your existing muffler or stock muffler that's on your four-wheeler. It don't matter if you have to make a fitting to fit over the exhaust or slide up inside of it or whatever. It's just got to fit on the end of the muffler with a good close snug fit. So what I done in this case, I found a piece of stainless steel tubing that would just perfectly slide up in that hole there on my muffler. And then right up here, this is it. This is a small car muffler, cherry bomb, as you can see there. 01Y8, I guess is what that is. And there's another number right there you can use if you go to get one. But what I done, I went to AutoZone. O'Reilly Auto Parts, or about any of the auto parts probably's got them, but I actually found the one I wanted that was shaped like I wanted when I went to AutoZone. I told them I wanted to look at the smallest car muffler they had. And this is what it was, this little small cherry bomb. It's just the length of the big part here, you can see is about 2.5 hand widths here of mine. And it come to here and this. Now this piece of tubing right here, this is the piece of stainless steel tubing that perfectly slides up inside that muffler on the four-wheeler down there. What I done, I welded a big washer right here on the end of the muffler, and then welded this piece of tubing inside that washer there and sealed that off. Up here on this end, I welded another washer right there, and that hole is 3/4, or just a little under 3/4 maybe, coming out. That's wide open right here on this end when you purchase the muffler, and I discovered that I could get it even quieter by installing the washer right there in that end. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let you hear how it sounds on here, running with the muffler and without it. And a lot of times I can pull this muffler off, and I wonder how I used to even stand to ride the four-wheeler the way it sounds compared to how it sounds when this muffler is on. So you'll lose just a little bit of your overall power, not much, but a little bit. But it's really nice when you want to quieten it down, like around hunting season especially, stuff like that. But you just come up here like this and just take that thing, and it just slides right into the muffler like that. And I pull it up here like that, and I've got a bungee strap that comes over here, and I just hook that hook right there in the end, and it holds it good and steady. So that's it. Now I'm gonna let you hear it. All right, that's in. All right, now I'm gonna pull it out. There's a lot of difference there. All right, I'm gonna stick it back in. often think lots of times, how did I ever stand to ride it without the muffler? So you give it a try, it'll probably quieten down your four-wheeler as well. Something else I was going to say here is the faster you run, usually the quieter the four-wheeler is. The less RPMs you run with your motor, it'll get quieter. Like once you get up and get to moving and get into like third gear, you know, you're not going to hear the motor hardly even running. About all you're going to hear like is the sound of the valves clicking on the motor. So that's it. Maybe this video will help you out if you're interested in quietening down your ATV. It would about work on anything. It wouldn't have to be a four-wheeler. I guess it could be a side-by-side or anything, as long as you can get to the exhaust where you can make a fitting to where a muffler like that will fit on. All right, I'm about 30 yards away from the four-wheeler right now, and I just barely can hear it sitting there running. It's almost like it's not even running. I can just barely hear a clicking noise. But you start running woods roads and around the edge of fields and stuff with a extra muffler on there like that, you'll drive up on a lot of wildlife, deer and turkeys and stuff, because I do it. You're right on top of them before anything knows that you're anywhere around. It's so quiet in a lot of cases. So appreciate you watching. I'm Gary Carlin, owner of Moss's Creek Outdoors, and we'll see you next time.